Emotional maturity is the ability to regulate your emotions, is the ability to manage your emotions and understand the intensity, the display, the right level of emotional engagement. It doesn't mean that you don't have emotions. It doesn't. Actually, people who never express emotions, who are extraordinarily, constipated about their emotions, that's not a emotional maturity sign. Now, I just want to say I'm not a psychologist, so please understand that this is the space of expertise of a psychologist. I'm just trying to understand it from a management perspective. There's a big difference between emotional intelligence and emotional maturity. They come from the same space, but with different perspectives. Emotional intelligence, the way I understand it, is the ability to understand emotions, to read emotions, to relate to emotions. Emotional maturity is the capability to regulate them. If I look at the amount of data that I have on what makes the job hard, a lot of it has to do with how we display emotions. People get angry, people get frustrated, people get upset, people are jealous, people are, envious. I can't really control my emotions in the right space, right? So it was a big aha moment for me personally. This is a very, very personal story now, because I got tested on EQ all my life and I score off the charts. I am extraordinarily able to read somebody's emotions, also because I'm a little bit traumatized, but that's another story. So overly sensitive people are very, very high on emotional intelligence. But this doesn't mean that I'm emotionally mature. What do I mean by this? I have a very short fuse. I have a very extreme emotional roller coaster throughout the day, especially when I'm stressed, like most of us. And I realized that the difference between me, for example, and another colleague of mine who was going through exactly the same situation, exactly the same level of stress, was that I didn't know how to regulate my emotions. I would get extraordinarily hyper or extraordinarily upset or extraordinarily, introverted in situations where probably I didn't need to have that level of display. Emotional maturity is the ability to understand what is the amount, the intensity, the energy of the emotion that you want to display. It's all about control. It's all about assessment of what is the right quality, the right intensity, the right volume of emotions. Because at the end of the day, there's this amazing quote about thinking fast and slow. In the book, Professor Roberto Fernandez talks also about feeling fast and slow. And feeling fast, it's about allowing everything that you feel right away, without any sort of control, without any sort of filtering. I'm not sure that's healthy. That's what emotional maturity is all about. Knowing how much, when, at what intensity.